Hey everybody, Eric here on Wednesday, February 8th, I believe is the date. Yes, Wednesday, February 8th. That means it's time to take a look at the comic books that I picked up this week. And it was a pretty light week. Not a lot of stuff. We're going to jump right in and we're going to start with Dead Mall number 3 from Dark Horse Comics, written by Adam Seizure, or Adam Cesare, as I like to call him. Nice little horror comic. It is the penultimate issue. One issue to go. I was going to say in his premiere comic, but it's not. He wrote a Power Rangers story years ago. His premiere original comic, maybe? Doesn't matter. You should be reading Adam Seizure's stuff. Next up, we have Vampirella versus Red Sonja number 4 from Dynamite. And I really like this bright cover. There were quite a few to choose from. And there was a nice sketch cover. It was a very close second to this one, but I liked the colors in this cover. Vampirella versus Red Sonja. Yep, I'm going to take a peek. To be concluded. So one more issue after this. That's 2 penultimate issues in a row. And then we have Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo. This is book 4 from DC. It's a black label. There were a few covers to choose from. I went with this lovely David Mack cover. There's a picture on the back. And this one, I already checked. It says to be continued, not to be concluded. So this one's going to go a little further, apparently. Love that David Mack artwork. That's it for the floppies. But I have 3 collected editions. This is Mighty Marvel Masterworks Captain Marvel. Does it have another title? The Coming of Captain Marvel. Volume 1. And this has Marvel Superheroes 12 and 13, Captain Marvel 1 through 7, and material from Not Brand Ech, number 9. And this is Marvel's original Captain Marvel. Not the very first Captain Marvel there ever was. That was from Fawcett Comics. The character we now know as Shazam was Captain Marvel, created by Fawcett. Apparently they were sued by DC, who said that Captain Marvel was too close to Superman. I believe Fawcett lost. DC got Captain Marvel. And then when Marvel started doing Captain Marvel stuff, at some point, DC, I don't know if there was a lawsuit or they just thought it was easier to just call the character Shazam. But anyway, this is the Kree Captain Marvel. There's a bunch of covers. Really great stuff from the 70s, I believe. But I've been looking forward to this. I like this character. Then we have... let's save that one for last. We have the Avengers, Volume 11. History's Mightiest Heroes. This has Avengers 57 through 62 in the long-lasting Jason Aaron run, which apparently is soon coming to a close. Ooh, I like that. I like that picture. We've got like gunfighter Thor, it looks like. This looks like it's going to have some interesting time travel variant characters. I always like that kind of stuff. And then finally, we have The Swamp Thing. This is Volume 3, The Parliament of Trees, from Ram V. This is the new iteration of Swamp Thing that DC's been doing. I hear this is really, really good stuff. Haven't read any of it yet. That's the way I roll. And that's it. That is all that I got this week at the comic shop. Does any of it catch your eye? Any of it look interesting to you? Let me know in the comments below. My question for the week, very simple. Well, maybe not. How to word it? That's the question. Um, Given an option of covers, with the price being the same, does it matter to you which cover you're going to get? Do you look and pick one out, or do you just grab something off the shelf? This could be for books. Very rare. The books have variant covers. Although sometimes they'll have the same cover. My light went out. Well, maybe. It would be better if I didn't use it. Why is it not working? Apparently, the universe doesn't want me to have light. So anyway, some books, like paperback books, mass market, I've seen with the same cover, just different color. Like you might have a red one and a blue one, same picture, title, font, everything. So I'm not sure how much this applies to books, but for those comic book fans, do you look for the more interesting cover, the more interesting to you cover? Like I said, the Vampirella versus Red Sonja had a whole bunch of covers, all really nice. I just happened to be in the mood for the bright, colorful one. But generally, I've mentioned it many times. My comic shop pulls my comics for me, and then I'll take those and go over to the shelf where all the new comics are and look and see if there's variant covers and pick the one that I might prefer. Sometimes it's already in my file. Sometimes I throw that back up on the shelf and grab something else. But what about you? How important is the cover, or is it just the material inside that you care about? Let me know in the comments below. And if you have any comments, questions, or corrections, please put those in the comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe, all the usual YouTube stuff. If you'd care to follow me on other social media, my Twitter is @Ronin5757. My Instagram, where I post pictures of books, comic books, board games, and fuzzy animals, is EricSmith5757. That's Eric with a K. ERIKSMITH5757. And that's all I've got for you this week. So until next week, read more comic books.